We'll get started in 1 minute. Make sure to have your space set up.
Jewish holiday Rosh Hashanah at sundown.
After Iran's attack.
Okay. Welcome to Open Studio Creative Expression Sessions. Glad to have you all here. We got 4 people here right now. Hopefully we have more people coming in. And at this point, what we're going to do is let's have everyone introduce themselves. If you can come off of mute, if you can have the camera on you, making sure you have your space set up to get dirty and messy. Everyone introduce themselves to each other since we have some new people would be great. Therese, can you hear me? Beth, can you hear me?
I think Beth left.
Ah, she did.
So I kind of have an awkward setup today, and my camera is like set up on stilts, so I don't even want to touch it. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it and just chat for this time, because if that's cool.
That's totally fine, Mike.
Yeah.
No worries. Oh, we'll get to see you working.
Okay, perfect.
Mike, why don't you introduce yourself to Therese?
Hey, my name is Mike. I live out in Colorado with near Daniel. I'm gonna be today. I'm kind of in a different space than I normally am with my paint stuff, so I'm going to be using oil pastels and just kind of working on a semi-blank canvas, and that's pretty much it. I've taken a couple classes with Daniel, and I'm usually here at his live studios with more better setup.
Excellent. Awesome. So happy to have you here, Michael.
Thanks for
Therese,
having me.
can you take yourself off of mute and introduce yourself, please? Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me.
I don't think so.
She's just working.
Yeah.
Lifus, tell us what you got going on today as well.
Well, my name is Lifus. I live in Southeast Alabama. I working on a sunrise abstract today. I might put some figures in it when it's all done. We'll see. I'm gonna keep it loose and real gestural, hopefully. That's the plan.
Oh, I lost
so
you.
fresh start.
There you are. You got muted there for a moment. You were
Look,
talking
at a
about
fresh start.
loose and gestural.
Yep. That's the plan.
Okay.
And keep it loose and bright and sunny and full of life. Let's hope.
That's fantastic. Let's keep that energy moving. Keep
Yep.
that in so that you can keep that actually happening through the whole time.
Fabulous.
You got muted again.
So that's fabulous.
All right. Well, Therese, if you see us, come over to the screen. Looking forward to seeing your work. So today, it seems like some people are starting new. Lifus, you're still muted for some reason.
Huh.
You keep coming in.
It's not showing muted on my side.
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
All right.
What's everyone's intention for today? Lifus is to work loose and gestural. What about you, Mike?
Mike's on mute. And his screen's gone.
All right. Well, in Open Studio, what we like to do is We like to have this as a free, open place to work. So you're making your art in front of other people. You're keeping yourself active in your art in front of other people. You're keeping yourself active. Getting some repeat here. Charisse, welcome. Repeat here. Charisse, welcome. Charisse, can you hear us? Charisse, can you hear us? All right, well, we'll see how this goes. That's the things up. Charisse, if you can hear us, we'd love to have you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Charisse. I'm coming in from Greenville, South Carolina. Survived the storm and to create and relieve some stress with you all. I really appreciate being here. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. We have a little bit of a new format today, and I'm glad that you were able to survive the storm, and hopefully your family and friends are healthy, and finding a place to kind of get into the groove and make some artwork, get into that space. All right. I've got 2 paintings here. I'm going to keep working on this one, which I've been working on for the last few weeks, and refining the shapes, trying to solidify it, pull it all together. And then I'm also working on this small landscape that I did plein air a couple days ago, adding some more detail, keeping it loose and gestural, like Lifeless was saying, the fall colors, and a lot of dynamic energy. Both this is an oil paint, this is an oil pastel. What are you working in today, Charisse?
I am going to show you. I actually just took this out of an old space where I rediscovered it. And I felt like I've learned a few things since the last time I
Is that landscape in the fog?
like pastels a minute ago. I guess so. I have some sheets of rain that I'm going to be making over here. Gloss, which so I'm going to add some gloss to that and some water and see if I can get like a sheet effect. And then I have a field of flowers here, and then this is kind of like rolling. This was by the Delaware River where I envisioned.
Very good. So
field and some wildflowers. Yeah, so now I'm trying to blend the 3 distinct areas with just using some things that I've been experimenting with to try to make it more seamless between each of the 4 areas.
And what have you been experimenting with?
Palette, under things so they don't look like they're just popping out of nowhere. That's one thing I've been doing, and also a lot of blending. It's a lot of blending of the different colors so that it doesn't have this like.
And what would you like to be working on today? Do you have any goals for today?
Just to keep on working on this and see if I can get those blends a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep working and see if some other people pop in to work with us today. We got one more coming in right here.
On
Hey guys.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Steven. Well, I was wondering who that character is with the iPhone. Welcome back. We have Charisse here also joining us from South Carolina, and Steven joining us from North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Hope you're doing okay.
How did you survive the storm, Steven? You're on mute, buddy.
There we go.
There you go.
Everything about 30 minutes west of me is shut down right now. It's pretty crazy. I've got a lot of friends who have made trips out that way to try and send supplies and water and things like that, but the cops are stopping them once you get about 20 minutes down the road. They won't let anybody through to offer supplies. All the roads from Highway 77 to into Tennessee are just fucked up.
Well, glad you made it through.
Yeah.
So, so Charisse and Steven, are you both stocked up, having to just keep all your supplies and looking to get new supplies, or are you both kind of in the
Fortunately,
group
I,
that do what you?
yeah, I'm all set, thank God. You know, this is like my fifth category 4 or 5 hurricane. So, Florida to get away from Gulf of Mexico, to get away from hurricanes. And before that, I lived in the West Indies and we had hurricanes. And so I keep myself stocked up.
Yeah,
You
I
just
didn't
never know.
even work. It was close, but
Yeah.
it didn't even really phase us much. Just a lot of rain, wind.
Crazy.
But Asheville is in bad shape, and Chimney Rock is
Power.
gone. The whole. I heard today that 110 years ago they had a great hurricane and flood through there, and they put a marker in the ground in front of Biltmore where the water level hit. And 110 years later, it finally did the same flood, and it stopped. The first time it stopped short of Biltmore House. This time it flooded the first level of the Biltmore House, so it's the highest flooding ever recorded in the Asheville area. And it was really bad.
Right. Blessings. All right. Let's make some art today to celebrate life. Celebrate the fact that we're able to be in these studios making work. So let's see what we can do with our work to have some fun, play,
Yeah.
just kind of get out of our own way and just get out of our heads and enjoy the art making practice. So keep your camera on you working so we can see your canvas, and we will reconvene in 30 minutes or so, see where everyone's going. Let's make sure that all canvases are able to be viewed.
Deal.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Hello, I see we have someone joining us. Veronica, welcome. If you can hear us, if you can unmute, turn on your video. You can see what you're working on.
Hello,
Hello, is this Veronica?
this is Veronica.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you wouldn't mind, please putting on your video and you can introduce yourself to the group of artists that are working and tell us what you have going on in your studio.
Oh, you have to have a studio to talk?
Well, you should have something that you're working on. Everybody's working on a painting or a drawing, something where everyone's getting dirty.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd have to call back for that. I thought this was anyway, just really quick. I haven't painted in years and I love to paint. And my son passed away and I want to get back to it. So I thought that this was that kind of thing to get plugged into so that I could get back in it.
It is exactly that. It's about just showing up and working with the community of artists from around the country. Where are you located, Veronica?
I'm in right by Disneyland.
Southern California, LA?
Yes,
Orange
yes,
County? All
yes.
right.
I used to work for Disney too, but
Okay. Very that area well out there.
yeah.
We've got people on the call today from South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Colorado, and California.
Oh, another California, huh?
Yeah, well, you from
Oh,
California.
me.
Hi, Veronica.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I thought, well, this would be a good group to tap into to get me inspired
Excellent.
To paint again.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna give you a little challenge here. If you can
Okay.
get clipboard or a notebook and a pencil or a pen, a
Yeah.
simple paper from your printer, something, a notepad, and just start ideating, start sketching and writing about what it is that you want to do with your art. And use those and sketch. And just because you'll see here, what's so nice about this program is everyone is in the studio working. And then we talk about each other's work. We often have critiques or breakout rooms, and it's an opportunity to learn from others. It's an opportunity to become better at your own skill set and to network with artists around the country. So for those who first come in, if they don't have anything, they didn't have anything set up, I just urge you to get out pencil and paper and start to make this a focused time where you can actually finally start drawing. You can start expressing some of that grief that you're talking about with your son, allowing yourself to use the creative process to kind of get into that zone.
And it can be anything, huh?
It could be anything. Yep.
Realistic, or not.
Abstract. It can be a portrait. It could be a landscape. The oil pastels, pencil, chalk, oil paint, acrylics.
And how long is this going to go on
This
today?
happens every Wednesday until 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So for you, it'd go till 3:30 your time. So another hour.
And it starts at 2. Can I
Yeah.
join next week?
Yeah, please come back next week, but please stick around for the next hour if you feel like you want to do some drawing. No pressure.
Okay. I'll stay around for a little while.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for being here.
So only you and I can see each other, right?
No, you should be able to see the other people that are in the class.
I can just see you.
There's Charisse, Lifus, Stephen.
Who's talking, so she might.
Yeah, maybe that you're talking.
Instead to a third party. Okay. I had a hard time getting in. My husband had to help me.
All right, we got one more person coming in.
Uh-oh. Okay. Hello.
Hi,
Hello. Welcome, Rose.
thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Where are you calling from? Where are you coming in from, Rose?
West New York.
All right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Welcome to Open Studio Creative Expression Sessions. We do this every Wednesday. And right now we're streaming live on YouTube.
Okay.
And what I ask is that you have something to work on. Is you can see, if you can see all the different people that are here right now, everyone's got something set up that they're working on. And we talk about it. We go through the process. We share the successes and the challenges. We give each other strategies.
That's great. I have a lot of things that I started working on that I need to get to work on.
Well, here you go. It's a good place to do it.
Yeah. I do work more, and I work better with people rather than by myself. So,
And that's a really nice thing, because I'd say for the majority of artists, it's the opposite. that they like to be by themselves. So the reason I created this is exactly for that, to give the community, to give people accountability to show up, to have the community of other artists to work with.
That
So
helps a lot. It
it
helps.
does. Yeah, it helps with consistency, and it helps to know that at least every Wednesday at this time you're going to make work, and then hopefully in between you're also making work that you can share on the Facebook group and share your work and have some interaction with other artists.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was for real, but here I am, a landscape painter.
All right.
And here's my attempts at it. I'm usually pretty good. I studied art all my life, but I need motivation to be around people to paint.
Wonderful.
And there's my paint. My paint is all dried.
And are these acrylics or watercolor?
Oil.
Oil. Okay.
Oil.
Very good. Well, would you like to jump into one of them and to value and contrast and kind of build up your composition?
I would. I wasn't expecting to find you, but here we are, and I guess I'll get going.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll get set up. I didn't expect to find you, but here I'm gonna get set up.
All right. Sounds perfect.
Thank you.
You got it, Rose.
So carry on and don't let me interfere. You got other people going?
Yeah. Do you see on the screen?
No, I only see myself and you.
So if you go to the four dots generally, or if you're on your phone, or if you're on your computer, it gives you an opportunity.
Oh, now I do. I see them. Yep.
Looking at the Zoom screen and go to gallery view. If you put your
Hello.
stuff,
I got them.
yep, put yourself in gallery view so you can see everybody working at the same time.
I think I'm there. Am I
All
in
right.
Am I on gallery view?
Only you can see that on your side.
Okay. I think I am, maybe. Okay. I'm going to get to paint then. This is
All
great.
right.
This is great. I just needed company to paint.
All right. Good
Thank-
stuff.
All right. All right, now I'm going to get my brushes out. Wow, that's great.
Now, see, I can only see you.
You can only see me.
Yeah.
So are you on a laptop or are you on a phone?
Phone.
So on your phone,
You need to swipe or something. No?
yeah, click like the upper left corner, kind of in the middle there. It'll bring up, let's see.
I think that I only get whoever makes the noise.
Right, you're on speaker view.
Yeah.
You want to put your screen on gallery view, but then you'll see everybody.
Okay. I'll have to show my husband because I'm oops.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Got anything on me? Right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I got on, but now I lost the picture.
You want to use your tablet? What are you looking for? A Zoom?
Now. Here.
But I can only get when they talk or make a noise. So I'm on speaker. I need to go. No, I need to get it on. No, I need to get on group or something.
Where to put my phone here? Where to put this thing? Wait a minute, maybe over here.
All right. Just for the sake of keeping everyone focused on their work, I just for the moment, have you muted. If you have a question, just so people aren't over talking each other right now, let's see if we can just get some focus time to work on our work. And then we're going to come into some groups, a group of 2 and a group of 3, to kind of share what you're working on. And we'll do that in about 25 minutes or so. If you do have something that comes up, if you go to reactions on Zoom and you can go to raise hand, that'll allow for us to unmute and kind of have conversation. Give me a thumbs up if you're all good with that. Okay, thank you. Did you get that figured out, Veronica? One technique that I found to always work really well that some of you know I've mentioned before is to squint your eyes, look at your work. By squinting your eyes, you're able to block out your values. You're able to look at your painting, your sculpture, whatever it is you're working on, and it's going to show you where your darkest and your lightest values of your piece are. And also to step back 7 to 10 feet every 15 minutes or so to get a good perspective on your work. Those two techniques in general can really help you to keep moving forward.
Daniel, I think I'm going to try to get on next week with some projects started already. Paint on. Good job, guys.
All right, in about 10. All right, let's try that again. Are you all hearing the same feedback? Steven, do you hear that feedback?
You get real bad feedback.
Yeah. How about that? A little better?
It's still feedbacky, but better.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's
Nope.
Almost.
And how about here?
That's it.
Okay. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to put you into breakout rooms, 2 groups of 2, and that'll be an opportunity for you all to work together and to talk about what you're working on, what your challenges are, what your successes are. And in the next few minutes, see what you can do to take advantage of this time, working on your value, working on your composition, refining, adding black and white if you haven't put any black and white in yet. And consider what it is that you want to discuss with the person you'll be speaking with. And we'll do that at about 7 or 8 minutes, about 7 minutes or so. Oh, looks like we got some in us today, right now. Okay, we are gonna jump into breakout rooms. Charisse and Lifus, Stephen and Rose. I'm gonna give you a 1 minute timer when you have 1 minute left per person. You're gonna have at least 5 to 6 minutes a person. Talk about what you're working on. Show some details. Show something that really works for you and something that's a challenge. And then share that with the other person. They'll give you some feedback. Feedback is to be considerate, is to be critical, but challenging, and also empathetic and understanding. And then also to be able to receive that critique and then to give it back as well. All right, Stephen, are you still with us?
I'm here. I had to run up to the house and grab a charger. I'm down to under 10%.
All right, can you jump into a breakout room while you're walking?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
I'm back in the studio.
Make sure to take yourself off of mute once you're inside the breakout room. Here you go. Very good. So right now we've got all participants in breakout rooms, and the breakout room gives them an opportunity to dive in, do some networking, really look at their work in the perspective of talking to somebody about it. And there's so much about, what we do is like, we got to learn to talk about it. So these breakout rooms are really positive. During this next about 10 minutes, I will just keep working on my own work. And I invite you to the open studio. Make this as broad and robust as possible. Bring in friends and artists. And let's create a community of working artists that are creatively expressing themselves together every week and networking around the country. Building community, kind of going beyond what is in front of us, allowing us to kind of clear out the chatter. Looks like Lifus may be on his own. There she is. She's back. Okay. Very good. There's a lot of divisiveness going on in the country right now, especially this month before the election. And I think having an opportunity to come together with artists from around the country and just make art is such a special thing. It transcends any ideological views because the common thread is to make art. Common thread is to have fun and to express yourself, to get it out of you. And that's what we're here for.
Hello.
All right, is that like this?
Huh?
Are you still with Therese?
Well, it was, and then she went away.
She's just asked for help. Let's see.
Okay.
Therese, can you hear me? Hello, Therese? Lifus, do you want to join back in? All right. Therese, are you able to join in that breakout room? Okay, let's see. Therese, are you back inside the main room here? Lifus, why don't you tell me what you got going on while everyone else is wrapping up? Lifus, can you hear me?
So Daniel, he was with me, and then
Is that you, Therese? What
It
happened?
keeps muting me.
we are.
All right. So I've got this landscape here, the sunset, where
A lot of energy.
yeah, I'm liking it. Use a limited palette, Payne's gray, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, and white.
Very nice. I like the sun peeking through the storm clouds.
That's what caught my attention, the way it had real definite rays in the source pick.
And then the orange that's underneath the storm clouds. Yep. And think about like how to make that space distinguished enough so it's just not a line above the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Depth going deep into there on that horizon line.
Okay.
Even if somehow you merge the storm color with some of the orange in that area so that they kind of were threaded together, kind of like you did with the sun peeking out through that light blue. And then you've got this, nice meadow and trees. Think we may have lost. Sharice, are you still here?
Hello.
Hi, there you are. Great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we lost you there on the breakout room.
The
And-
service going in and out of the studio, so.
No worries. All right. How did that go for you today?
But we really didn't get the chance to get very far before we get lost connection.
Okay.
Right, we didn't really get a chance to look at my piece, but as far as my own self-reflection, I had a blast, and I will continue to have a blast and hopefully get better at my skills.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do just a quick go round then. Just kind of like 1 minute on the fire in the hot seat. Share one thing about your work in 60 seconds, and we'll go from person to person that's less. So let's start with Rose. Why don't you give us make sure you're unmuted, Rose. You're still
All right.
on.
Okay,
There you are. All
I
right.
am unmuted. I am
Okay.
unmuted, and I just found you. Dana. This is like a big, giant discovery, and I'm so excited to be
Wonderful.
here. And all of these unfinished pieces all over the place. I can show you if I can spin this thing around. There. That I am not in one particular, but this is something I did 35 years ago. It's about an old house. That's a long time ago. And now I'm working on, I work on landscapes mainly, and I have them laying around, just start beginnings. There's another one there. I like trees, and I have to get back, and I just found you. So this is just going to get me going. And now, like I told Steve, that I'm just gonna go gangbusters now that I found you. I really,
All right.
I appreciate this a lot.
That's awesome.
Really
Yeah.
glad. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna miss another one. I at first I didn't know it was for real. And I just thought I would check it out for the heck of it, and there you are.
All right. All right. Excellent.
Really-
Well, thank you very much, Rose. Let's
I'm
make
really excited.
a jump over to Stephen. Give us
Sure.
a
Yeah,
1 minute edition of what you got working on, Stephen.
okay.
All right, 1 minute. So I grabbed the arches paper and oil pastels, and I did some scribbling, and I got that,
I love that.
and then I scraped it down so that it's more of a staining of the background. And now I'm going back in and adding the second layer and detailing over it to try and bring everything together. But I kept it messy in the beginning so that I can render it a little tighter as I go through. And that's what I did for our hour long, roughly less than an hour, maybe. Other than that, this one came out like that a few days ago.
Nice.
I like that.
Very different.
Hmm.
So expressive.
And then I think you maybe are, I know y'all already seen that one. That was the one previous to it. These are all done in the same technique.
Yeah. All right. So which direction are you going in now?
Just still being abstract, looking for the image, and then just developing that out of what I find. I
Fantastic.
am still slowly working towards oil painting still lifes, but I'm not set up yet. Work's
right.
been crazy and life's crazy, so that's as far as
Got
I've gotten.
Well, good. I'm glad you're, and I love your technique of scribble till you find it. It's a great
That's
technique.
right.
All right. Let's move on to Charisse. Are you still with us, Charisse?
Charisse.
Not
Wait.
sure if you're still with us. How about life?
I am. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Can you put your video
Yep.
on artwork? All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, let's see if you can put video on your artwork. Give us a
Yes.
1 minute down of what it is that you did today, and you're in the hot seat.
Okay. I attempted to blend some of the lines that were very stark in the painting. I think I did an okay job with that. This area right here was just like a blue swab. And now it has a lot more texture and shades of color. I have very little training, and I'm basically just working with color right now and trying to blend colors so that they look like they're together and not like strips on the canvas.
Excellent, excellent. What do you think the next step is for you?
I'm gonna watch some more YouTube videos about blending. I've been watching a lot of videos and they make it look so easy. But I'm just educating myself and experimenting as I go along. I have a new studio. I'm newly retired. I have time, and I love creating. So this is another avenue for me, and I love it. I'm just like having a lot of fun, and I'm trying to get better at what I'm doing.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that is a great direction to go, and I'm glad you're able to have that time and to prioritize now.
Me too.
Let's jump back to Lifeis to wrap it up. Lifeis, give us a 1 minute synopsis of your landscape. Lifeis, you still there?
I like
Hello?
that. I like the landscape. It's nice.
Yeah, you are muted, Lifeis.
Sorry about that. I had to let the dogs out. They were going crazy and I couldn't hear.
Okay, no worries. Give us a quick rundown of what you did today and or where you're going next. Just give us something we can work with here.
All right. Well, it's got started on this landscape sunset 16 by 20 acrylic. Goal was to keep it loose and gestural and bright and energetic and with some motion. So I've that's kind of where I'm at.
All
I
right. What do
need to work on getting a little more depth in the clouds. Kind of work on this transition a little bit better.
Beautiful. I love the softness of the meadow. Really
Thank you.
feel that space. Well, great to work with all of you today, and really happy to have Rose and Sharice for you to have shown up. Veronica, who stepped out earlier, Michael, who was here at the beginning. It's really great. Recommend it to your friends. Let's build this community up. As many people as we can get around the country to be making art at the same time. It's such a
Yes.
beautiful. We got so much chaos going on in the world right now, and art is such a great way to create community together and to see people for who they are. So
For sure.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited about this. Thank you.
you're very welcome. I'm really happy to have you all here. Thank you very much, Rose. Thank you,
I'm not
Sheree.
gonna, I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
miss him. I'm not gonna miss it again.
All right. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dan.
Thank you
Cheers.
all.
Thank
Y'all have
you,
a great
Dan.
week. We'll see you
Appreciate
next
it.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Join the
Okay.
Art Breakthrough Collective if you haven't. Art Breakthrough Collective on Facebook, and post an image of your work that you've been working on.
Okay.
You can show your progress image.
It's under your name, Daniel?
It's called the Art Breakthrough Collective.
Okay, great. I'll be there. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you all. You have a good one. See you soon.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.